there is great variation as well. Living flesh is relatively fine, changes quickly, and is easily affected by many things. A rock is a much denser form, slower to change and more difficult to affect. Yet even rock is eventually changed and affected by the fine light energy of water, for example. All forms of energy are interrelated and can affect one another. Thought is a quick, light, mobile form of energy. It manifests instantaneously, unlike the denser forms such as matter. When we create something, we always create it first in thought form. It starts in the mind first. A thought or idea always precedes manifestation. An artist first has an idea or inspiration, then creates a painting. A builder first has a design, then builds a house. The idea is like a blueprint. It creates an image of the form, which then magnetizes and guides the physical energy to flow into that form and eventually manifests it on the physical plane. The same principle holds true, even if we do not take direct physical action to manifest our ideas. Simply having an idea or thought, holding it in your mind, is an energy that will tend to attract and create that form on the material plane. If you constantly think of illness, you may eventually become ill. If you believe yourself to be beautiful, you become so. Unconscious ideas and feelings held inside of us operate in the same way. The way we think and feel has an intimate connection with our daily circumstances. The power of thought is the only thing over which we have control. A definite, strong idea, when held consistently in the imagination, can actually change the biochemistry of the brain so that it will no longer be programmed for failure or defeat. Thoughts are things, and our thoughts become words. In the Hebrew language, dabar means both word and thing. Thoughts have an electromagnetic reality, and they create their visible counterpart in the outer world. If we can change what we think and what we imagine, our conditions will also change. Most of the world's greatest achievers constantly pictured in their minds what they wanted. Their subconscious minds had something to work on, and as a result, their desires were eventually manifested. We are all directly or indirectly responsible for almost everything that happens to us. Sigmund Freud said, "In our unconscious mind, we cannot distinguish between a wish and a deed." Man must take responsibility for the state of his body, as we are the product of our thought creations. The power of thought is a force to be reckoned with, and by harnessing it, we can change our lives for the better. Recent studies have begun to validate the existence of spiritual laws, including the law of increase. This law suggests that expressing genuine gratitude and appreciation can lead to an increase in those things in our lives. However, there's also a negative side to this principle. Negative emotions such as anger, distrust, hate, and jealousy that we project into the universe are reflected back to us with greater force. This is because the universe acts as a vast feedback loop, picking up what we emit and amplifying it before returning it to us. Our minds possess an incredible untapped potential that extends far beyond our everyday usage. Research shows that a significant percentage of individuals who seek medical attention for symptoms of illness are actually suffering from self-limiting disorders. This highlights the fact that disease is not just a physical problem, but rather a problem that affects the whole person, including the spirit, mind, and body. By consistently programming our subconscious minds with great emotion and dedication, we can achieve the fulfillment of God's promises and reach our fullest potential. Many people talk about living a purpose-driven life, but they struggle to progress from one level to the next. The key to driving our purpose forward is to harness the power of our imagination. By consistently visualizing the outcomes we desire, we can manifest those outcomes in our lives.
How can I manifest
You must
something
have definite goals.
that I couldn't
Most people
even
experience
think
only passing
about
desires, and then the next day they move on to
happening?
something different. They wonder, what was it that I said I wanted yesterday?
They're trying to
I don't even remember what
brainwash,
it was. Oh well, it must not have been very
make me
important.
think that I
They had a passing
manifested
desire
this
and they forgot
disease.
their goal. They got their eyes off the
Fuck.
prize, so to speak.
They didn't
Others may have
manifest
just a
this.
lukewarm
Who
desire.
could ever
In order
think
to see the fulfillment of your dreams,
something
you
so
must have a
evil
strong,
and
powerful
gross?
faith.
Like,
This is the way you receive answers to your prayers.
I
We also
didn't
need to
do
have a
this.
vision.
I
We don't have to
didn't
get spooky about
manifest
this by walking around and
Morgellons.
saying, "Oh, I'm having a vision." No, the kinds of dreams and visions I'm referring to are developed in your mind, in your heart, and in your spirit. They are birthed in the realm of your imagination. God has a dream for your life that needs to be hatched. and he has a way of getting that dream fulfilled. Therefore, you should begin to visualize your goal, your dream coming true. That's why God gave you an imagination. Your imagination is incredibly powerful. But how can we use our imagination effectively to manifest anything we want? Here are some techniques and methods that you can try. Visualization is the most common and popular method of using imagination to manifest. Visualization is the process of creating a mental image of your desired outcome and focusing on it with all your senses and emotions. Imagination is the ability to create an idea, a mental picture, or a feeling sense of something. In creative visualization, you use your imagination to create a clear image, idea, or feeling of something you wish to manifest. Then you continue to focus on the idea, feeling, or picture regularly, giving it positive energy
Oh
until
yeah,
it becomes objective reality.
I
You can do
manifested
this
this.
by closing your eyes, relaxing your body and mind, and imagining yourself in the situation that you want to create. You can also use affirmations, music, or pictures to enhance your visualization. The key is to make it as realistic and detailed as possible, and to feel the joy and gratitude of having it already. You can do this for a few minutes every day, preferably in the morning or before going to bed, and watch how your reality changes to match your vision. Scripting is another method of using imagination to manifest. Scripting is the process of writing down your desired outcome as if it has already happened and expressing your feelings and emotions about it. To give an example, start your writing by saying, "This time last year I met the love of my life. I wasn't expecting it at all, but it turned out to be the best thing that's ever happened to me. We have traveled the world together and even set up our own business." As you write, feel excited and go into as much detail as possible. Talk as if it has already happened, so your subconscious mind cannot distinguish if what you're saying isn't true. Feel as if this has happened and visualize yourself being there. Because you can imagine it, it already exists as a possibility in the quantum field. God has placed that
I
desire
live in
within
a
you,
penthouse
which means it has
and
already
I
manifested
have
in the universe. All you have to
millions
do is
and
draw it
millions of
towards yourself
dollars.
by envisioning, feeling, and knowing that it is going to happen. You can write it in the form of a letter, a diary entry, a story, or a dialogue. The key is to write it in the present tense and to use positive and powerful words. You can also add details and specifics, such as dates, names, places, or numbers. You can do this whenever you feel inspired and read it often to reinforce your intention. Acting as if is a method of using imagination to manifest that involves behaving and living as if you already have what you want. Acting as if is the process of adopting the mindset, attitude, and actions of your desired self and acting accordingly. For example, if you want to be wealthy, you can act as if you are wealthy by dressing well, spending wisely, saving money, investing in yourself, and being generous.
Okay, yeah.
If you want to be healthy, you can act as if you are healthy by eating well, exercising regularly, sleeping enough, and avoiding stress. If you want to be in a relationship, you can act as if you are in a relationship by loving yourself, being confident, being social, and being open to new opportunities. The key is to act as if you already have it and to feel the happiness and satisfaction of having it. You can do this every day and watch how your actions create your reality. These are some of the techniques and methods that you can use to harness the power of your imagination to manifest anything you want. Remember, imagination is not a childish or silly thing. It is a powerful tool that can help you achieve your goals and dreams. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope it resonated with you. Until next time.
Kind of resonated.